Are you wishing for peaceful nights and mornings where you wake up truly refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle the day? If so, don't move, because what I'm about to share could transform your evenings. Today, we're exploring 7 powerful foods that can dramatically improve your sleep quality. And trust me, the results may astonish you. Let's start with a familiar yet frustrating scenario. You climb into bed hoping for rest, but your mind keeps racing. You shift positions, toss around, and stare blankly at the ceiling. Or worse, you fall asleep only to wake at 2 a.m., completely alert and unable to drift off again. Sound familiar? These restless nights don't just leave you exhausted. They gradually undermine your health, especially as you age. Many don't realize that sleep difficulties become increasingly common around age 50. Your circadian rhythm, your body's internal timekeeper, begins to shift. The natural signals that once guided your sleep start to diminish. But here's the encouraging part. Nature has already provided the solutions. Potent, natural, and safe. Real foods that work with your nervous system to restore healthy sleep patterns. No artificial substances or laboratory-created medications. People who incorporate these foods into their daily habits often report lasting changes. Brighter mornings, deeper rest, and less tossing and turning. Their bodies seem to relearn the art of relaxation. And listen carefully if you're currently relying on sleep medications to get through the night. This could be your opportunity to finally break free. So ensure you're subscribed if better sleep is your goal. Now let's discover the first food that could revolutionize your nights. Food number 1. The underrated power of bananas. That ordinary banana you've seen countless times in your kitchen might be the natural sleep aid you've been missing. What makes bananas so special for promoting sleep? It comes down to 3 vital nutrients: potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium. Together, they create a soothing mixture for your nervous system. Potassium and magnesium help relax your muscles, signaling your body it's time to release the day's tension. Meanwhile, vitamin B6 is crucial for converting tryptophan into serotonin, that feel-good neurotransmitter that elevates mood and promotes relaxation. And serotonin later transforms into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Consider a real-world example. Rosa, a 65-year-old woman struggling with middle-of-the-night awakenings and restless legs. She began eating one ripe banana, with a few brown spots, about an hour before bedtime. Within days, her nighttime twitching subsided. After a few weeks, her sleep became deeper and more consistent, especially after she started incorporating other items from this list. Want to enhance its effect? Try a warm, comforting banana pudding with oat milk. Besides being delicious, it's naturally calming. Pro tip: eating a slightly greener banana helps too, as it contains resistant starch, a special fiber that nourishes your gut's beneficial bacteria. Some of these microbes are linked to producing sleep-promoting compounds. Remember, this isn't an on-off switch. Unlike medications, bananas don't make you drowsy. They help your brain remember how to fall asleep properly. Food number 2. Almonds, the silent guardians of sleep. Almonds might initially seem like just a crunchy, protein-rich snack, but they're much more than that. These nutrient-packed powerhouses specifically target your sleep-regulating mechanisms. Again, magnesium is the star performer here. It functions as a natural switch for calming your nervous system. When you consume almonds, magnesium begins to slow things down, ease physical tension, and prepare your body for stress-free sleep. But there's more. Almonds also help regulate cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Ever found yourself lying in bed with thoughts racing through uncomfortable conversations or to-do lists? Elevated cortisol might be the culprit, which almonds can help reduce. Don't overlook vitamin E either, a potent antioxidant in almonds that fights chronic inflammation. This underlying inflammation might subtly impair your ability to enter deep, restorative sleep phases. Here's another significant benefit. The healthy fats in almonds help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. If you wake up unusually alert or slightly hungry at 2 or 3 a.m., a blood sugar drop might be responsible. Almond fats help maintain steady energy levels until morning. For maximum benefit, eat a small handful about an hour before bedtime. You can consume them raw or soak them in water for several hours if time permits. Soaking reduces anti-nutrients that might hinder magnesium absorption for some people. Feeling creative? Make your own almond milk. Soak almonds overnight, Peel them, blend with warm water, and perhaps add a dash of cinnamon. Sip this before bed and let the relaxing magic begin. A hidden sleep disruptor, decaf coffee. Before delving into more sleep-enhancing foods, there's a common practice that might be secretly harming you despite seeming harmless. Let's talk about decaf coffee. Many assume it's safe for evening consumption since it doesn't contain caffeine. Here's the reality. Decaf still contains 3% to 10% of the original caffeine amount, enough to disturb sleep in sensitive individuals. More concerning than the remaining caffeine is how it's removed. Some decaffeination processes use chemical solvents like ethyl acetate or methylene chloride. Even in trace amounts, these substances can disrupt your neurotransmitters that regulate sleep-wake cycles. Here's another twist. Your brain likely associates coffee flavor with alertness. So even if your decaf contains almost no caffeine, the familiar taste and aroma might still stimulate your brain, making it harder to wind down. Even if you choose carefully processed decaf, the mere act can send your brain the wrong message. Our brains are creatures of habit. The simple ritual of drinking coffee, feeling its warmth, and inhaling its familiar scent can trigger a subconscious signal. Time to be active. Your mind might inadvertently prepare for action rather than relaxation. This mental disruption can directly impact deep sleep, that crucial stage when true restoration happens. During this phase, your brain clears the day's debris, your immune system resets, and your cells regenerate. If you don't spend enough time in this stage, you'll likely wake feeling lethargic, foggy, and unrest, as if your body had merely paused rather than reset. Imagine this scenario. You're doing everything right. No electronics before bed, a calm environment, even a nighttime meditation practice. But your seemingly innocent decaf habit might be subtly undermining your efforts. A better alternative? Replace your evening beverage with a soothing herbal infusion like properly prepared chamomile tea. I'll demonstrate a special preparation technique later that further enhances its effectiveness. Just switching from coffee to a natural infusion might improve your sleep after just a few nights. This isn't mere theory. It's a classic example of clever marketing disguising a disruptor as beneficial. While decaf coffee presents itself as sleep-friendly, for many it's a silent thief robbing them of the deep sleep their bodies desperately need. Food number 3, cherries, the ruby red sleep reset. Sweet and delightful little gems they are. But most people don't realize cherries naturally regulate sleep. These vibrant red fruits contain natural melatonin, the primary hormone your brain releases to signal bedtime. Ideally, your body would automatically produce melatonin each evening. But life intervenes. Stress, aging, late-night screen time, and irregular sleep patterns can disrupt melatonin production. This is where cherries come in. Consuming 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries an hour before bedtime can help your body reestablish a healthy rhythm, resetting your internal clock and promoting restful sleep. And that's just the beginning. Cherries are also rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that combat silent inflammation, especially in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as an overnight cleaning crew removing oxidative stress, so you wake feeling balanced, sharp, and clear-headed. Ever awakened with pain, stiffness, or general discomfort? This might indicate your body isn't getting the deep restorative sleep it needs. Cherries facilitate the transition from light to deep sleep, helping your body heal and your mind rejuvenate. Another fantastic benefit: cherries are powerful allies during seasonal transitions. As daylight hours change, your body's melatonin cycle can become unbalanced. Cherries serve as a natural anchor, maintaining a steady sleep schedule regardless of external conditions. One crucial tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries. Avoid dried versions, which often contain added sugar that can cause energy spikes and interfere with your body's natural wind-down process. Try cherries alone or combined with other sleep-promoting ingredients. Blend them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or enjoy as a light evening snack. They're delicious, simple to prepare, and scientifically supported. Food number 4, kiwi, the green guardian of sleep. Fuzzy, tangy, and bright green inside, kiwi might become your new best friend for nighttime. Despite its exotic appearance and association with tropical fruit salads, kiwi is actually one of the world's most scientifically validated sleep aids. Research has yielded impressive findings, particularly in New Zealand, kiwis' homeland. Consuming 1 or 2 kiwis before bed can significantly improve sleep duration and quality. Why? Because kiwis are rich in serotonin, one of the most crucial brain chemicals for regulating mood and sleep. Importantly, serotonin is a direct precursor to melatonin and helps promote relaxation and emotional stability. In simpler terms, kiwi sets the stage by signaling your body it's time to unwind. But that's not all. Kiwis also contain powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and E that help reduce oxidative stress, a quiet but harmful element that can affect memory, mental clarity, and brain function. Ever woken feeling confused, unfocused, or generally unwell? Oxidative stress might be at work. Kiwis combat that burden from within. Here's a cool bonus. The kiwi skin contains more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, you can eat the whole thing. Just use a gentle brush to remove the fuzz. The extra fiber promotes a healthy digestive system, which surprisingly also significantly impacts sleep quality. Want to level up? Pair 1 kiwi with half a banana about an hour before bed. The banana's tryptophan and the kiwi's serotonin work together to boost your body's natural melatonin production. It's like providing your brain the exact resources it needs to create restful, deep sleep. For something even simpler, make a creamy midnight smoothie with kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk. It's sweet and light, preparing your nervous system for complete relaxation. Best of all, kiwi does more than just help you sleep. Its benefits can also help reduce anxiety, irritability, and even muscle soreness, all of which frequently interfere with quality rest. Small as they are, kiwis pack tremendous benefits for sleep. Use sauerkraut correctly, but be cautious. Sauerkraut can backfire if used improperly. To harness sauerkraut as an effective sleep aid, you must use it correctly. Combining it with inappropriate foods like wine, chocolate, or other high histamine elements might inadvertently create a mixture that keeps you awake. Why? Because these combinations may cause subtle but significant shifts in your neurotransmitter balance and digestion precisely when your body needs rest. Sauerkraut is best consumed in small amounts, 2 to 3 tablespoons, preferably with complex, wholesome carbohydrates like oats or brown rice. Here's the key. Eat it 2+ hours before bedtime. Avoid combining it with red meats, heavy proteins, or highly processed dinner foods, as this can slow digestion and cause bloating, stomach discomfort, or even insomnia. Your body will signal if sauerkraut doesn't agree with you. Watch for symptoms like facial flushing, itchy skin, sudden waves of body heat, or a dull morning headache. These might indicate histamine sensitivity, which fermented foods can trigger in certain individuals. Thinking about making your own? It's simpler than you might imagine. Just slice fresh cabbage into thin strips, rub with sea salt, and allow to ferment in a clean, sealed glass jar for about a week. When buying pre-made, always choose raw, unpasteurized versions. Pasteurization's very purpose is to kill active probiotics. There's more. Sauerkraut is rich in vitamin C, which helps reduce cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Lower cortisol correlates with deeper, more peaceful sleep. One important note: be careful if you're taking iron supplements. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption, and excessive blood iron levels can actually inhibit melatonin production, potentially disrupting sleep. Best to avoid taking any supplements with your sauerkraut. Keep it simple and natural as part of a wholesome evening meal. You might discover this strange little fermented food significantly benefits not just your digestive system, but your brain, nerves, and actual sleep ability. Food number 6. Eat breakfast oatmeal at night. While typically a morning staple, oatmeal might be exactly what your body needs before bedtime. It's more than just a hearty, comforting food. It's one of the world's most underappreciated sleep aids. When consumed with the right ingredients at the appropriate time, it can balance blood sugar, soothe your nervous system, and gently guide your body into sleep mode. Why does oatmeal work so effectively? 3 key components: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium reduces heart rate, calms the brain, and relaxes muscles. Zinc plays a critical role in the chain reaction that produces melatonin, the hormone regulating your sleep cycle. And the complex carbohydrates in oats release glucose slowly and steadily, maintaining consistent energy levels throughout the night. This last part is crucial. Many people wake between 2 to 4 a.m. due to blood sugar drops, not because of dreams or noises. When your body senses depleting energy, it panics and wakes you with a mild stress response. Oatmeal prevents this by maintaining steady blood glucose levels. No spikes, no crashes. Number 3 a.m. mental buzzing. There's more. Oats contain a unique substance called avenin with mild sedative properties. It doesn't knock you out or leave you groggy the next day. It simply quiets your mind, reduces overstimulation, and settles mental chatter. Here's a perfect bedtime oatmeal recipe. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Sprinkle with cinnamon and add a handful of walnuts or almonds. This not only tastes wonderful, but enhances the dish's calming and blood sugar stabilizing properties. Alternatively, blend a banana and plant milk smoothie with a tablespoon of ground oats. It's light, easy to digest, and perfect for winding down. As a bonus, research indicates regular oat consumers spend more time in deep sleep stages, the kind that truly rejuvenates and repairs the body. Even if your total sleep duration remains constant, you'll wake more alert, focused, and in better spirits. So if you've been struggling with sleep troubles, feeling drained, or experiencing restless nights, consider moving oats from your morning bowl to your evening routine. Food number 7. Chamomile, the herbal infusion that only works when properly prepared. Chamomile has been used as a natural sleep aid since ancient times and is essentially a symbol of tranquility. However, most people don't realize this. Chamomile's effectiveness depends on preparation. Simply dunking a tea bag in boiling water for a minute or two yields a weakly flavored drink with minimal impact. Chamomile's true power comes from a substance called apigenin, which binds to specific brain receptors. This natural flavonoid produces a calming, anti-anxiety effect comparable to some prescription medications, but without the adverse side effects. Apigenin is nature's way of telling your nervous system to relax and let go. To unlock its full potential, you must prepare it correctly. Use dried whole chamomile flowers rather than cheap tea bags. Steep them in just boiled water for at least 10 minutes while covered to retain essential oils. For optimal results, use 1 to 2 teaspoons of flowers per cup. You can enhance its effects by combining with passion flower, lemon balm, or a little raw honey, which has sedative properties of its own. Drinking this infusion 30 to 45 minutes before bed can transform your wind-down ritual into something truly healing, especially with regular use. Chamomile doesn't knock you out. Rather, it creates ideal mental and physical conditions for your body to do what it was designed to do. Fall asleep effortlessly, completely, and naturally. Everyone knows about chamomile for relaxation and pre-bedtime unwinding. This herbal tea is the standard. But here's what few people tell you. Chamomile only works when properly prepared. The key to chamomile's power is apigenin, a natural plant flavonoid that attaches to the same brain receptors targeted by anti-anxiety medications. It signals your nervous system that it's okay to unwind and let go. Here's the catch. Apigenin is delicate. Pouring boiling water directly on the flowers can negate their relaxing effects. So how do you prepare it correctly? Let your water cool slightly before pouring. The ideal temperature range is 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, 175 to 195 degrees Fahrenheit. No thermometer? No problem. Just wait until the bubbling stops while steam still rises steadily. That's your signal. Another crucial step, steeping time. Most people leave the tea bag in for just a few minutes, a major mistake. Instead, steep for 8 to 10 minutes with the cup covered to extract all calming compounds rather than allowing essential oils to evaporate. This concentrates them in the liquid. Even the container matters. Use ceramic or glass mugs. Metals can slightly alter the chemical composition of apigenin and other active ingredients. For more potency, use loose dried chamomile flowers instead of store-bought tea bags. They're stronger, more aromatic, and provide a much higher dose of apigenin. The perfect recipe. 1. 1 heaping tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers. 2. 1 cup of hot, not boiling, water. 3. Steep covered for 10 minutes. 4. Drink 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Incorporate it into your evening routine. Dim lighting, no screens, perhaps some gentle music. When you consistently consume chamomile at the same time each night, your brain forms a strong association. The aroma and taste become sensory cues indicating it's time to relax because the day is done. The results might astonish you after just a few days of maintaining this habit. Easier, deeper, and longer sleep. Walnuts, the superfood your brain has been craving. You've likely heard walnuts are heart healthy, but did you know they're also among the best natural sleep aids? These crunchy, mild-tasting nuts contain a special nutrient combination that directly affects your nervous system, starting with their beneficial fats. Walnuts are particularly rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, nutrients your body cannot produce but are essential for melatonin production, your master sleep hormone. In simple terms, your brain uses these fats as raw materials to efficiently and naturally produce melatonin. By consuming just 4 to 5 walnuts before bed, you help your body generate the hormone that aids falling asleep and staying asleep. It gets better. Walnuts contain magnesium, a mineral renowned for lowering blood pressure, slowing heart rate, and relaxing muscles, ideal physiological signals for restful sleep. Even more remarkable, walnuts naturally contain melatonin. This means your body doesn't need to convert anything. The melatonin comes directly from nature, ready to use. If you frequently wake throughout the night without apparent reason, your melatonin levels might be too low or dropping too quickly. Walnuts help maintain melatonin production for more consistent nighttime rest. Consider this real-world example. Martin, a 67-year-old man who used to wake 2 or 3 times nightly for no clear reason. After including a small handful of walnuts with his dinner, he noticed significant improvement. He began sleeping more deeply, and even when he woke, he could return to sleep much faster. For maximum benefit, soak walnuts in water for 4 hours before eating. This improves digestibility by reducing compounds called phytates that can inhibit nutrient absorption. Pair them with a carbohydrate-rich fruit, like banana or kiwi. Why? Because carbohydrates help tryptophan, an amino acid in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier, where it converts to serotonin and then melatonin. Meanwhile, the healthy fats support melatonin production throughout the night. It's the perfect combination. Try placing some soaked walnuts and kiwi slices in a small bowl an hour before bedtime. Don't underestimate these little brain-shaped seeds. Incorporating walnuts into your nightly routine offers a quick, tasty, and scientifically supported way to help your body return to its natural rhythm and experience the kind of deep, restorative sleep that transforms your morning mood. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss more sleep-enhancing tips. Your best nights are just beginning.